I'm going to share a little bit more information about how to network on LinkedIn. So I shared a post a couple of weeks ago about what to do to network on LinkedIn and gave a few suggestions, but they were top header examples, and people have said, what do you mean by updating the status? I don't know what to do on LinkedIn. So that's a common problem. What do you update? Because it's not about updating LinkedIn with a picture of your breakfast. That's for Facebook. It's not about having a rant or complaining about poor customer service or a product. That's for Twitter. It's not about randomly sharing a selfie. That is for Instagram. So LinkedIn is really, you need a purpose and a strategy of why you're using LinkedIn. So for most of us, it's either getting a job or to network with businesses and attract other customers, clients, employers. So it's an ultra professional platform. So it's none of the sharing your breakfast, making complaints or ranting. That's not the platform. So how and what do you update your status with? Well, I can share a few things that you could get quite a lot of updates on your status from these one events. So let's take, for example, if you go to a conference or a seminar or a training event, you could get a lot of updates from just one event. So let's take a seminar, for example. So when you register for that seminar, you could actually update your status and tell people, I'm really excited about registering for this, and this is the content, this is what I'm expecting from this, attending this event or training course. Then you could, a week before, start to build up the hype again and tell people, week to go, really getting excited now. And again, share your reasons for this, because remember, not all of your contacts would have seen that first update, and people will have forgotten. They're getting on with their own lives and their own plans. They'll forget what you're up to. So it doesn't matter that you're updating them again. It's just bringing it to their attention, and it's keeping you up in the news feed, because that's what you want to do to network. You want to keep up in the minds of people. So for me, I want to be known as the interview coach. So if I disappear off of people's news feed and someone else is at the top, that's the person they're going to go to if they want an interview coach. So that's the idea of networking on LinkedIn, is to keep you up in the frame and increase your online presence, as it were. So then you've got the day of the event. The day of the event gives you loads and loads of updates. You could and this is where you can share a selfie, because you've got a purpose for sharing a selfie. It's not just because you want your picture on LinkedIn. You're actually sharing a selfie with people that you meet, with the venue. You can have the marketing material in the background. You could have the logo in the background, and then again put in the comments what you're getting out of the day. And then, of course, you've got some reflection after the event, so a week after. So you've got a month and a bit of updates with your followers and your connections, and they'll be interested to know your insights from that event. Now, myself and a friend and business colleague of mine went to Mumsnet. We were invited twice. Which was quite rare, apparently, to be invited again after the first invitation. And we got quite a lot of content out of that, because on the day we found out lots of insights of the day was set up for women returning from maternity leave, and they were thinking of either going back into their same job or another job, or starting a business. So we understood what the issues were, what the problems were, and we were able to share a lot of educational content to address some of those issues. And you can too. Even with, there's another update you could have from one of those events, is if anything changes in the sector. So a piece of news, a trend, a policy change, something that's happening in the legislation regulation market, you can say, I attended this event and I learned this trend or pattern that's coming out of that particular sector. So there's loads and loads of content from one event that you can update your LinkedIn profile with to keep up in the newsfeed and increase your engagement, increase your online presence. So I hope that's helped. Any questions, pop them in the comments, and thanks for watching.